So today is Monday, the 26th. So to start, I just want to say that my last video wasn't the best one. So in another summary of it, I did learn those things from the second year that I talked about. But I didn't really talk about how I liked my teacher or not. So I'll get into a quick recap of last week that had passed, and then get into today's video. So last week, for the first day of school, was on Tuesday. We actually had a packet of 88 questions, and it was pretty good. I finished it on Friday, so that was okay. And I actually made a study group. So it's me and 3 other girls, the ones that I sat next to, and it seems like we're the only ones in my class that has. It feels pretty the right thing to do, because we're pretty focused and serious. If anything, I'm probably the goofy one. I'm sorry, but probably. But I'm still focused with what we're doing. And then we actually have met. We decided to meet up every Friday, so we have all each other's numbers, and when we actually meet up, we focus and we kind of have a critical discussion on this is why I thought this question, because it was in the book written like this. And so we kind of have context clues. And usually I don't really like group projects, but we're so driven and anxious about what's the test gonna look like. We have legit good questions to ask, and we're trying to prepare ahead. So it's kind of we're holding each other accountable, even though personally I don't need it, but sometimes I feel for me, things get lost in translation. If I'm anxious about the next thing that's gonna happen, I need to know hey, yo, did the teacher really mean that she meant this Tuesday? Or when people say next Tuesday, does she mean not this week, but the week after this one? Or does she mean next week? I need to know these things, So I'm glad that I can have people that I can talk to and ask, and they don't put me down or shun me for even having a stupid answer, going over the answers. It was why'd you think it was C? Tell me why. And it wasn't no one was offended, no one was thinking anything. They're just okay, so we just need to get this stuff done, And today, like I said, the second years are really nice. One of them knows the second years, and one of them gave her a packet and showed her this is some things that are gonna be on the test, and this is what last year's test looked like. That way you know the type of questions that she asked, because we already know out of the 88 questions on the worksheet, she's gonna ask for 44 questions, or she's gonna use 44 questions, but we just don't know. And so that kind of makes us antsy, I guess. But it was really good. For the most part, I don't think I have anything to really complain about. It is different when you have back-to-back classes, 3 of them, and you just still sit in the same room. You don't go to different periods. So it's more it's like in elementary school, you always have your homerooms. Then they taught you how to have periods, different rooms, and then you do that until you're in college. But then once you're in your program that you want, you're back to just sticking to your homeroom. So it's really different for me. And we get breaks between it, and I'm so I never used to have breaks between lectures. I'm used to just going, and it's overwhelming to me, to keep going. I'm actually happy that there are breaks. There are teachers that care, even in a higher profession like this. For the longest, I haven't really met a good professor. I only met maybe one, but that was for English. Yeah, you're supposed to be a good professor, it's English. But yeah, so that was on Tuesday, and Thursday was when we got these extra packets that we had to do. So by Thursday, we ended up with 5 packets total. Yeah. So some of them are 61 questions, some of them are 42, some of them are 30 something, I think. Yeah, so this next one that we're doing is 61 questions. So instead of doing 15 questions the rest of them, I chose to do 16 because it wasn't even. So I put it as, I was you guys, I broke it in half by 60, and since I'm the one that took the last section of the packet, I was I'll just do 16 questions, that way it's even for everyone else, and it'll be easier that way. I think, let's see, so I just feel we also have an online class, so we have a bunch of questions about that. I still have questions now, to be honest. I'm ahead by about 3 weeks, but one of the things, the discussions aren't allowing me to make a thread yet. So I have a question about that, but I put it in a Word document, so I saved it. So technically, I'm done with that. So I sound very winded. So I'm done with that, and yeah, I think I just want to try to stay ahead as much as possible. I've read my chapter 1 for my anatomy book 3 times already, because we had to do the packet, and then I ended up feeling like I couldn't find anything, so I just decided to read it because I thought I thought reading it was going to be faster. And then when I tried to answer not just my section of it, but I went ahead and I answered all of them, I ended up going through the whole chapter again. So I mean, it's like reiterating it for me is really good. So I think I did like pick up some stuff. So when she talks about it tomorrow, I should be okay, but we'll see. I really do like my teacher. I don't know if you've seen, but it was funny that she didn't appreciate orientation day. My fun fact was that I lived in a different, like I grew up in a different county area, I guess, and I moved to a whole new one just because school was cheaper here. So I thought that was a fun fact, but she didn't really care about it. Like, I don't know, I really don't like those things because I'm like, well, if you really wanted to know, you would just figure it out later on. Just stick with first name basis for now, you know, like don't force me to open up because it won't be as my true self. I feel like it'll be too forced, and not as descriptive. It'd be very vague, and that's what I was. I was just like, you know, I didn't grow up here. Fun fact, like, and I could see why she didn't like it, but then I was like, I had to share 2 things about me. So that was like eh, but she made it funny because she was like, oh, you just turned 21, now you can take her out to the bar, because that girl, it hasn't turned 21 yet, so she was like, I think he doesn't turn it until November, so her birthday's in November for 21st, and after I said that, she was like, you can take her out, show her how it's done, and I was like, that's funny, and in my head, I was like, that's really funny, because my 21st birthday, I just went to work, because everyone I know, like my parents, were busy, and yeah, so that didn't happen. I just made some Monday on my birthday, so that's okay. So just my plans for the semester is just to overall like do good, to not just to know, but like to understand, like to I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's one thing to know something, but you can, like, you know, when you know something, you're like, oh yeah, 2 + 2 is 4. But like when you understand why it's like that, that has so much more like meaning to it, you know, like I don't know. I kind of relate it to like the anatomy and physiology. Like, it's a whole book on how the lungs and cardio work together with the nose and everything, right? But it's a whole book, right? And while you're reading it, it's happening. But you don't realize when you're reading it, it's broken down so much, and it makes it seem like it takes like 5 minutes for us to breathe, you know? But in reality, it takes just seconds. And I don't know, that like kind of like it's so cool to think about, I think. So I really do I want to understand it. Because I know the patient aspect of it, you know, but I want to know the therapist aspect of it. Like, I know how it feels, I know all that stuff. So I want to be able to provide new knowledge to that and maybe combine it to help the people that I know, or I will know, you know. So I do want to focus on like making plans to stay on top of everything. I mean, I have my planner with my list. This is the same list that I've been going off of because nothing's changed. Even now that it's Monday, nothing's changed. So if anything, I'll just rewrite that on here because these are the dates that everything's due. So with all of that stuff that she gave us, I still don't know my exam date, so I really do want to stay on top of everything because I don't know if it's going to be next week, next week, or I only have 3 weeks, you know, so we'll see. And luckily she's nice enough to say that she's not going to give us a test if we're not ready, so. But then you have those people that's like, oh, I am always ready, you know, and it's like, okay, fine, whatever. But, so anyways, that was just like my goals that I want for this semester, a little bit more about what had actually happened last week. I should have just sat down with you guys and had a conversation like this because it's so much easier, so much better, less violently shaking of the camera, so yeah, I think that's better in general. So I might just do this unless I'm actually like going to do something, I guess, I don't know. But I really did want to show you that clip of like me standing up in front of the class because I was like very excited and I felt brave, you know, because I felt like it doesn't matter, I got in, you know, like I don't know how to explain it, like I just felt confident, plain and simple. I felt really confident, like if they have something to say to me, they can say whatever they want because I know who I am and I know that my work got me here and I did not cheat on anything at all. So I was like, thank you, because I really needed it. So yeah, so basically that's all that happened. I really do like my teacher. She's cool, she'll answer any questions, calm, collected, graceful, everything. So what I really wanted to talk about today also was my books that I got. So there's a total of 5 books for the first semester, and I have 3 that are hard copy, and I have 2 that are on ebooks, which is so much better because the total book amount is this, and if I had gotten the other 2 books, it would have been 2 extras of these sizes. So everyone's carrying like books up to here, and I just have these 3, and then the 2 on my phone that I can pull up anywhere. I link it to my email, so if I need to print something out, I can, my Gmail account, so it's really easy for me. So I actually got some prices here on a list, and I have like recommended places where I got it. I even compared it to my bookstore prices. I was trying to be cheaper, so these are the used prices, so I'm pretty sure you can imagine like add like $40 extra, and that would probably be the full price of if I had just bought the brand new book. So so I have my first one that I got was the clinical assessment in RC. So this book was $73.45 if it was used, but I only paid $44 on Amazon. So this was a lot better, a lot cheaper. Yeah, thanks Amazon. And so then my second one was practical math for RC. So this one, my school was selling it for $36.70. Instead, I went to Barnes & Noble, and I got it for $27.31. So I probably saved like, what, $5-6 there? But hey, that's still a lot better than spending on $36 on a used one, when this one's still pretty good, you know? So for my 2 ebooks that I got, my Respiratory Care, A and P, Anatomy and Physiology, at the school was $62.95. The $62.95 used. So I had like $40 to that. That's like $100 something. That's ridiculous. So I went to this place called Library Center, and I got an ebook for $17.99. But honestly, that website isn't available anymore for some weird reason. I tried to go back to it so I can show you guys and everything, and it just didn't work. So there's another place that I know. It's called eCampus. It's an eCampus, and they have theirs, their ebook for $20.39. eCampus is really good because they have hard copy and they have rent, and you have 3 dates, like 3 choices for when you return it, when you rent the book. So it's up to you at that point. But the ebook there is $20.39, and it's very similar to $17.99. So I just figured I'd just recommend that one instead, since the other program account shut down. So my second ebook that I got was the basic clinical lab. So these are the lab books. This is why I had to link it to my email, because I don't know, I just hate buying lab books just to rip out the paper. Like it irks me so much. So I have it on an ebook, so I can just print it out, and it leaves like a water copy of your email address, but that's fine with me because mine is my name. I try to make it easier. I use it for like my business or my school account, so it's appropriate. But so my lab book, the reason I got it as an ebook was because at my school they wanted it for $105 used. Okay, so yeah, I thought that was ridiculous. I was like, no, not me. So I went to eCampus. This is why I say it's a really good one. I went to eCampus and I got the ebook for $34.80 compared to $105, and you're gonna have to rip out pages. Hands down, that was the best savings I had done out of this whole like search. And for this amazing 100% awesome book, my school wanted it for $108.75. I paid only, wait for it, $68.99 on Amazon. So this was pretty cool. It said that it was like partially used or something like that, but honestly, like with the papers, I couldn't even tell. The only thing that gives it away is that there's scratch marks on the book, but it looks like it could have been anything. It could have been like when they shipped over, and because like the other side doesn't have that many scratch marks. It's doesn't have that many scratch marks either. So on total, because I paid for everything except for that book, except for Egans' book, I spent $124.10. Yes. So, but my parents, they actually bought the Egans book for me, and they spent $68.99. So if you want to like weigh that out, you know what? I wasn't gonna calculate it, but I feel pretty smart, so let me see. 0.35. I think I did earlier, but I just don't remember what it was. Okay, hold on. I was typing in the wrong thing. 70 plus 62.95 plus 05 plus 8.75. Okay, so altogether I would have spent $386.85. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's exactly how much I would have spent. So almost $400, and instead I spent $124.10. So if I add that with what my parents spent, because some of you are gonna buy the whole thing yourself, but you know what? Okay. So I think I'm gonna subtract that with $17.99, right? And then add $20.39. So this is like if you guys were to be the ones to buy it. So I subtracted 17 and put in $20.39 just so that I don't have to type in everything else again. And I'm gonna check if that math actually worked. I felt smart, so I thought I could do it. That plus $68.99. So altogether, you guys would be spending at least $195. Okay, so then I'm gonna see if that math is right, because I felt really smart, and sometimes I think I can do things and I forget the rules of math, and it's like, that's not a thing, Jeanette, you know? So let's see, 3480 plus 68.99. It was right. I am a mathematician. Woo. Okay, so I just felt like I should just double check because I don't want to lie to you on camera. So instead of spending $400, you can literally spend $195.49. So then, let's see, almost 400, right? 386.85. So 386.85 minus 195.49. I'm doing the math for you right now, people. So you would literally save $191.36. That is amazing. That's literally half, like almost half. So you save another $191. Okay, so yeah, there is savings in this. I had to look far and wide, so I really do hope you appreciate this. I'm doing it to just help. If you already have your book, I'm really sorry. If you're looking for a better one and you are up to date, these are the up-to-date ones that we're using, especially 11th edition. Almost everyone that I know that is becoming one RT are actually using this kind now. So just hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I just wanted to help out just a little bit, as much as I can, because you know, it's a bumpy ride from now, and then when we get there, it's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna get everything back, but tenfold, you know. So also next semester we're gonna have, well, from my school, my teacher said we're gonna use these 5 books, and then we're gonna buy 2 more on top of that. So I'm really like, if I have to buy books already, I'm gonna try to get the best amount. So yes, I will leave the links below. I will try to find them again and make sure to post them in the description. That way you guys can use them. I just hit myself with tassels. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Excuse my face, but I woke up from a nap. So now after this, I'm just gonna study. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy it and have a nice rest of your week.